Hello, my name is Arzu Sardarli. I'm professor of First Nations University of Canada. This issue of my show, Informal, is about September 30th, the Orange Shirt Day. September 30th has been declared Orange Shirt Day annually in recognition of the harm the residential school system did to children's sense of self-esteem and well-being, and as for affirmation of our commitment to ensure that everyone around us matters. This is a quote from the Orange Shirt Day website, from the official website. I would like to share with you some of my thoughts, what I'm thinking about this day, and why I think this day is very special, and we have to think about this day, and we have to know what happened this day. In 1973, on September, a 6-year-old girl, Phyllis Webstad, from Dog Creek Reserve, went to the mission school. She was living with her grandmother. As she tells in her story, they never had very much money, but her granny managed to her a new outfit to go to the mission school. They bought a shiny orange shirt. Again, from Phyllis' words, the shirt was so bright and exciting, just like I felt to be going to school. Again, I will quote her. When I got to the mission, they stripped me and took away my clothes, including the orange shirt. I never wore it again. I didn't understand why they wouldn't give it back to me. It was mine. The color orange has always reminded me of that and how my feelings didn't matter, how no one cared, and how I felt like I was worth nothing. All of us, little children, were crying and no one cared. I don't remember my first day, my own first day in school, but I remember the same day, almost the same day, 1973, September. I was about 10 years old, and I was a grade 4 student. I was thinking I was adult, and I took my younger brother to school. I remember what he was wearing. I remember how happy and exciting he was because of his new books, because of his new case, and of course, because of his new clothes. You know, my family, like Phyllis' family, weren't rich. And I remember my parents, my grandmother, they were able to buy a new clothes for us just before September, once a year. And again, I imagine how happy my brother was and how one could destroy all his happiness. I can imagine that and I can understand. When I first heard about the Orange Shirt Day, for some reason I remembered about one old documentary. The documentary was about Hitler Eugen. I believe that's the right pronunciation in German. The Hitlerjugend, that was a youth organization of the Nazi party in German. It was in German. It was a Nazist youth organization funded by Nazis. And in the documentary, they told about the clothes of these kids and showed some old pictures. I found some of them from the internet, some of those old pictures. And you can see all those kids, they look almost the same haircut, the same clothes, the same uniform. By the way, very nice looking uniform. But what happened to those kids later? Later, almost all of them became soldiers of Hitler's army. One of the divisions, I believe that was the 12th SS Panzer Division of Hitlerjugend, was a German armored division of the Waffen SS during World War II. And they killed millions of people, innocent people and kids as well. And many of them died, of course, in the war. I want to make clear, and I'm not against the uniforms in general, and uniforms are essential for many professions. For police, for example, they have to be recognizable. And I don't want to make a conclusion. I wouldn't dare to make a conclusion. This is not my area, but I have a little observation as many people. For some reason, almost all dictators, they love kids used in uniforms. Hitler, Mussolini, Kim Jong-un, and almost all dictators. They loved uniforms, especially kids and youth in uniforms. I don't want to blame shirts or uniforms, as I said, but I'm talking about ideologies. I'm talking about ideologies when the uniforms, unicolorness, become subjects of the content. They are not form anymore, they become a content. And the ideologies based on the uniforms, unishirts, unicolors, one day end up with fascism, Nazism, racism. Because when you honor just one color, one uniform, you don't accept other colors, other color of clothes, other color of skins. We have been created differently for a reason. So let's look different, with different color of clothes, with different color of skins. But let's wear this orange shirt once a year in recognition of the harm the residential school system did do to children's sense of self-esteem and well-being, and as an affirmation of our commitment to ensure that everyone around us matters, regardless the colors of clothes and skins. Happy Orange Shirt Day. Thank you.